Ava is not guilty. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Alexis blasted Rick for tearing into Christina on the stand, and he again pointed out how she prioritized her over Molly. Christina turned to Sonny for support, and he promised if the court didn't get her justice, he would. Molly and TJ disagreed about Christina's fall being an accident, but it was her not wanting to have another child that made him realize how far apart they'd grown. Rick stopped by, and Molly tried to push him away, blaming him for TJ walking out on her. Rick reassured a nervous Ava about the trial as Molly opened up to Alexis about her split with TJ. Meanwhile, TJ did the same with Jordan and Curtis. Molly moved her things into Alexis, and TJ stopped by with one of her journals that he'd found. Sonny and Christina both thanked Natalia for perjuring herself on the stand, and she explained she was trying to make up for her past actions. The jury pronounced Ava not guilty, which emphasized the divide between TJ and Molly, and reignited the clash between the sisters as Molly wanted to end this, but Christina wanted to keep fighting for justice. Rick stepped in when Sonny threatened to keep Ava away from Avery, and Sonny agreed to a supervised visit. Laura was thrilled when Lucky told her Lulu was alive, but concerned when she learned her daughter had fled Turning Woods because Cyrus had been trying to take care of her. Reuniting with Rocco, Lulu was stunned to learn she'd been gone for 4 years. Then Dante walked into the mansion, and she explained why she ran away and how she got to the queues. Dante filled her in about her head injury and falling into a coma, but cut Rocco off before he could tell her about the liver transplant and Sam. Dante took Lulu to Laura's where she reunited with Lucky. He caught her up on Nicholas being in prison, Luke being dead, as well as Sam being her liver donor and passing away afterward. Maxie called Dante, and while they were happy Lulu was back, she urged him not to hide his relationship with Sam from her. Laura had Anna arrest Cyrus for stalking Lulu and causing her to run away. Laura reunited with Lulu and filled her in about Ace, Spencer, and Charlotte. Brooklyn found Dante and Cody celebrating and learned that Lulu was awake. Cody also realized Lulu was the hitchhiker he picked up. When Jason planned to move into the Quartermain mansion to keep all the kids together, Drew threatened to move to DC with Scout, but Carly managed to talk some sense into the brothers and convinced them they had to put their differences aside for the sake of the children. Later, Carly wanted to know what the issue was between Jason and Drew, but Jason again refused to tell her. Danny was upset because Rocco got his mom back, but his was dead, so Jason and Carly reassured the boy it was okay to feel this way. Anna was desperate to find Valentine and Charlotte now that Lulu was awake, and Jason promised to help her. He tried to strike a deal to bring Charlotte home and let Valentine go, but Brennan refused. Working with Spinelli, Anna enlisted Carly to plant a bug in Jack's office, and she only agreed to prove her wrong about the guy. They all later heard Brennan call Valentine to ask what to do next. Curtis told Jordan about Drew double-crossing him, and Michael wanting to join forces for revenge, so she warned him to be very careful with the Quartermains and tried to play both sides against each other. Jordan later offered to help Isaiah look over his contract with the hospital before he took the job, and agreed to a dinner date, as friends. When Lucas was being sent to a medical conference, Brad tried to persuade Portia to let him go as well. She refused until Stella pointed out that she shouldn't be so obvious about her dislike for Brad. Portia then changed her mind and told Brad he could go. Trina was disappointed when Kai said that he had to focus on the big game coming up and would ask for an extension on their class project. She simply requested his notes so she could do it herself and promised him his A. Brooklyn and Maxie worried about making their quota on Home and Heart, so they could continue having more spots on the show. During the segment, Lois recognized a caller as a friend from Bensonhurst, who then called Lois out for ditching her accent and being ashamed of herself. So Lois gave up on the posh voice and embraced her Brooklyn, which made sales skyrocket. The courtroom was electric, the stakes higher than ever, and the revelation that Ava Jerome is not guilty sent shockwaves through Port Charles. Fans of General Hospital have been on the edge of their seats as the gripping drama unfolded, and the truth finally came to light in a dramatic twist that is more than just a courtroom victory. It's a testament to her resilience and a game-changer for the lives of everyone involved in her case. Let's dive into the intricacies of Ava's journey, from the accusations that threatened to destroy her, to the relationships strained and alliances forged, culminating in a powerful moment of redemption. A web of deceit. How it all began. Ava's latest turmoil began when she found herself accused of a heinous crime she didn't commit. The accusations were steeped in mystery, with circumstantial evidence pointing to her involvement in a crime that left the residents of Port Charles reeling. Ava's checkered past and history of entanglements with dangerous individuals didn't do her any favors, painting a picture of guilt in the eyes of many. But those who know Ava best never doubted her innocence. Nicholas Casadine's disappearance, a key piece of the case, only added to the drama. Ava's relationship with Nicholas had been fraught with tension, and their complicated history made her a prime suspect. But as the case unraveled, it became clear that someone had gone to great lengths to frame her. Allies and enemies. Who stood by Ava? Ava's fight for justice showcased the best and worst of Port Charles. Her closest allies, including Nina Reeves and Trina Robinson, refused to give up on her, standing by her side even as public opinion turned against her. Trina's unwavering faith in Ava was a bright spot in a dark time, reminding everyone of the deep bond they share. On the other hand, Ava faced relentless pressure from her enemies, who saw her predicament as an opportunity to settle old scores. Victor Casadine loomed large, his influence casting a shadow over the proceedings. His manipulations threatened to derail Ava's defense, but his overconfidence proved to be his downfall. The trial. Twists, turns, and the truth. The trial itself was a roller coaster, with shocking testimony and unexpected revelations that kept fans glued to their screens. Scott Baldwin's impassioned defense highlighted Ava's strength and determination, painting her as a woman wrongfully accused rather than a guilty party trying to escape justice. One of the most dramatic moments came when Trina unearthed a crucial piece of evidence that turned the tide in Ava's favor. Her discovery not only exonerated Ava, but also exposed the real perpetrator behind the crime, unmasking a web of deceit that had ensnared Ava from the start. Redemption and resolution. As the verdict of not guilty was announced, Ava's reaction was a mix of relief and vindication. Her name cleared, she could finally begin to rebuild her life and reclaim her place in Port Charles. But the fallout from the case is far from over. Ava's innocence raises questions about those who sought to frame her and what their motives might have been. The repercussions will undoubtedly ripple through Port Charles, affecting relationships and alliances in unexpected ways. What's next for Ava Jerome? Ava's journey doesn't end with her acquittal. Her resilience and determination have set the stage for a new chapter in her life, one where she must navigate the complexities of her relationships and confront the lingering threats that remain. Fans can expect Ava to come back stronger than ever, using her experiences to reshape her role in Port Charles. Whether she seeks vengeance against those who wronged her or focuses on building a brighter future, one thing is certain: Ava Jerome is a force to be reckoned with. Ava's exoneration is more than just a storyline. It's a reminder of the strength it takes to fight against the odds. As the drama in Port Charles continues to unfold, viewers will be watching closely to see how Ava's journey evolves and how her triumph shapes the future of General Hospital. Stay tuned for more twists, turns, and unforgettable moments. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.